All right, Kenman here, and today we have the final knife from my treats from the Elite series. Oof, we have an Arcane design right here. Top dogs in the house, premium knives. I do not get to keep these. Basically, they're in a pass-around box. I get to check them out, enjoy them for a couple of days, share them with all of you, and then pass them along. So this isn't mine, but let's enjoy it while we can. Okay, full experience. Arcane design certificate of authenticity. We've got the model, the Abyss, handle 6AL4V titanium, blade M390 steel, satin gray finish, signed 5/1/2022. Got a sticker, couple of stickers, really nice bag or box container, and the knife. Here it is. Holy smokes. Boom. Look at this beauty right here. All right, the Arcane design Abyss. Whew. This is a premium bad boy right here. So I just kind of read that card. I kind of went through the main things I go over right at the beginning. Like I said, it's an M390 blade with that crazy dual kind of a grind. You have a hollow grind through here, and then this, wow, look at this point. That tip, look at that grind right there. That is not a hollow grind right there. That's just more straight. Oof. Right in through there, so it's going to be real slicey. Might give a little bit of interest for the sharpening in this little section right here. What a wicked looking blade though. This is not sharp, but it does come to a nice kind of a sharper point. And then that long fuller in there. Can we use that fuller? Looks like you can't really get to the fuller down there, but you can get to the hole right there. Can be flicked out. That is cool. I don't know if I'll be able to do it as a lefty. I'm going to end up having to push my thumb against that bar, which then creates an issue. That's fine. Flipper tab looks like it's the main deployment, although that section right there is big enough to get into, but it has a super strong. That detent is wicked powerful. Boom. I don't think you could fail that if you tried. It is just solid. By the time it breaks free, it's sending out. Blade is centered as it should be in a knife of this value. You're looking at about $375, pushing $400 for this bad boy right here. Whew. Arcane knows how to do it right though. What a style. I like the blue bolster kind of accents. I don't know, not really a bolster, but up in that bolster kind of area. Almost like pivot collars, if you will. Looks like they're kind of inlaid in there so they don't really spin or move around. In this nice thick titanium handle. Has some simple contoured facets. I would say isn't really curved. It's like flat on the top, and then it's got these facet edges. You can see cut on the sides, giving it that angular presence and feel. I do like those blue. Those look like anodized titanium blue accents. Huge 5-rack of big old chunker jimps. Oh, this knife is cool. Not really a choke up area, but it feels great right there. Your finger locks into that spot. Feels solid, not going anywhere. Whew. Look at that tip. My. That is a serious tip. Very pokey. I like this knife. It feels good in the hand. Feels like it'd be a nice worker. Expensive. Some people, though, you buy a knife, you want to use it. You want to have it be a safe queen. Just sit at home and just kind of enjoy it as it is and keep it mint. It's up to you if you were to buy one. What would you do with it if you did? Enjoy these unboxings, these crazy knives. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. This knife is cool. It's more of a wicked crazy design than like a... I'm not saying this isn't functional. This would be very functional. That point will get in where you need to cut. It feels good in the hand. Like I said, maybe sharpening might be a little bit, but it's fairly subtle. It's just right when you get into there, what's going to happen over time as you sharpen that? It's going to start to curve into a single, but it's thicker up there. Yeah, it's interesting. Comment below. You ever had a knife with this kind of a shape? What happens after you've sharpened it a while? You ever have any issues with it, or am I just overreacting? Man, that thing is cool looking though. All right, so blade is solid, not going anywhere. Feels good. Detent was great, and it is nice and centered. I'll zoom in close up. Anybody got an Arcane design? Which one do you have? Which one should I look at? Might not really be in the market for it right now, but I'm always interested. Maybe in the future when I've got a little more money set aside. So it looks like the branding is only down inside the little area right there in the fuller. Doesn't stick out too much. I don't mind that at all. Looks pretty good. Clip cannot be swapped. Pretty much a right hand side only with that frame lock on there. Let's get some credentials. Oh yeah, we got another pretty much full size, 8 inches end to end, about 3.5 inch blade, 3 3/4 if you really want to get crazy with it, but it's about a 3.5, and 3 3/8 on the cutting surface. Looks like it's 1 5/8 on the straight area right there, and then 1 7/8 on this little kind of slightly curved area up there. Handle is just about 4.5. Close to almost pretty much full size. A little bit thicker here, 0.1615. We've got a pretty thick blade. 1.5 looks like it goes all the way out to there. Boom. Basically, so that thickness carries out, and then you've got that hollow grind section, and then a nice thick chunky tip. Wow, that would do some work. Handle is a little beefy, 0.53 and 1.06 that way. I dig this knife. It is cool. Ticks off some boxes. For me, anyway. What about for you? Comment below. Let me know. 4.35. I compare everything with the Pyrite, 3.67, almost a full gram, or ounce, I'm sorry, heavier than the Pyrite, but it's definitely a beefier, kind of a chunkier knife. Let's get them side by side here. Pyrite is a nice, great button lock EDC from CJRB. Really nice, simple knife. They have a lot of different styles. You want to check one of them out. I do have an affiliate. If you use that link down below or any of those links and make a purchase, it does help support the channel. Appreciate that. So yeah, the handle is a little bit bigger on the Arcane design, and the blade is about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch larger with significant longer cutting surface there on that wild tip. I dig it. If you're looking for something kind of wild and fun, but don't want to spend that kind of money, you got your Kaiser Cobalt right here. This is a fun one. Look at that drop, shut, flick out, fun action. Got a front flipper on there. Kind of a wild, crazy shape to it. Similar in size. Blade's about the same. Handle might be a little bit bigger on the Cobalt. I did the custom weather dye on the handle for this. Do a lot of customization, fun stuff on the channel. But look at this drop. On a cheaper knife, this action is ridiculous. Feels so good. If you're looking for maybe another one in that budget range with a really nice action to it, kind of a wild, funky shape, the Kubi Phemius. This is probably one of my favorite Kubis. Really enjoy this thing. It does have another one of those wild shapes. Not quite as functional with that tip way out there like that. But man, I do enjoy this knife. And look at the same kind of drop shut kind of action. You can flick it out and it's got that flipper tab. Almost the same size. If anything, that Kubi looks like it's a little bit bigger. I also did the dye on this one. Kind of a gray sand. I brought it to this kind of weird brownish, just trying to make it green, and it ended up kind of this darker color. I left it in there a little long, but still looks cool. If you're looking interested in some of my dye or custom projects, you check out a video up there. And I do have a few other really nice unboxings. If you're interested, search through the channel, check them out. Arcane Design Abyss. Very cool knife. Wish I could afford one. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.